Some people are good at sports, while others have a good eye and take great photos. Our personalities and strengths offer us clues as to how we learn. We met up with students Maureen, Jim and Irene and their tutor Alice Flood at Clear in Kilbarrack in North County Dublin to find out their learning styles.
I'll say the word first and then I'll break it down in a funny way. That might help. Conversation. Conversation.
The Sean is good because we worked on that.
Yeah. Anyone want to be brave and spell it? We all have particular learning styles and strengths. And when people talk about learning styles, what we refer to are visual. The visual is learning by looking and seeing and observing. Auditory. Auditory is learning by hearing and kinesthetic. Motor kinesthetic is actually movement. We learn by doing. And it's a very much preferred learning style of a lot of our students.
Well, I know I'm visual. I didn't know when I started the class, but I certainly know now.
Tricks work for me. Restaurant,
Yes.
R-E-S-T, rest, and the difficult part for me to remember are A-U-R, and the trick of Are You Right works for me, and the little ant at the end, and that for me is, it just jumps out at me now.
Listening would be one of my strong points. I enjoy listening to things, and I suppose I would prefer to be shown how to do things. That would be part of how I learned my skills when I was working. I still carry that if I'm shown how to do things, I can pick it up quicker.
We encourage students, yes, to try and identify their own learning style, their strengths. Now, it would take place over quite an amount of time, and we would look at all the different strategies. I'm speaking particularly in relation to spelling, say, and we look at all the different strategies, and people do then discover where their own strengths are.
One thing you mentioned there in this year that I only took on board was write slow.
Yes, have the feel.
Have the
feel
put
first,
from the into your hand, write slow, and it's a very simple thing, but it definitely works.
One of the huge difficulties I had in spelling was the I and E and E and I. And I still struggle a bit with that. And it took me a while to get a handle on that. And I suppose another thing I did was that if I had to write something down, I scribbled it a lot and then try and sort it out after.
Yeah.
And that thing that you talked about writing slowly has helped me as well.
Yeah, but you find sometimes it's grand. Alice pronounces the words properly, so you can hear the syllables and the sound. But when we speak, we don't say our words the way Alice would. So therefore, we would have a problem spelling them.
Even saying it in a peculiar way will work for you. Just because you're not good academically doesn't mean that you're not really good in your own strengths. For example, somebody who's very good at sport is on a par with people who are academic. And I think it really is very liberating to hear that for the first time.
Because people would know I play a bit of golf, but I can't play golf if I don't stay focused on it, and I bring the same thing here,
Yeah.
I think because I focus more here, that I'm able to focus better on the golf course now. It has enhanced my enjoyment of the game. I make less silly mistakes now because I stay focused. My first introduction to Clear was to learn how to use a computer. I was given a computer and I didn't even know how to switch it on, and I came here and I learned how to use it. I'm not saying brilliantly, but I can manage it now. And then at Christmas I was given a digital camera and a printer, and I felt I had to learn to use it. And by using the same kind of skills, that it has helped me, and I'm now enjoying the camera and the printing, and it has enhanced my life now. And that kind of technology I felt was way beyond me. And because I'm coming here now, I'm not saying I'm brilliant at it, but I can manage it,
If people were interested in finding out their learning styles, a really good idea would be to pick up the phone and contact their local VEC scheme. Most people never look back. It is really, really a very satisfying experience. So I would just suggest make that call.